Hello guys, my name is Stephanie Lechon and welcome to this first class. In this class, I'm going to talk about some interesting topics about phonology and I hope you like it and start. So let me share the screen to start. So welcome again, and before starting, we need to know what is phonology. Phonology, as we know, phonology is the science of speech sound that includes especially the story and the theory of sounds changing in our languages or in two or more related languages. We have three topics, important topics that take part of the phonology. These are phonemes, suprasegmental features, and syllables. Okay, first of all, we are going to start with phoneme. What is phoneme? Phonemes are the basic unit of sounds and are sensed in your mind rather than spoke or heard. So, and we have the chart. In this chart, we have the division of phonemes. We have consonant phonemes and vowels. These vowels also divided into groups. The long sounds like this, e, u, and the short sounds is e and o. On the other hand, we have diphthongs, that is the combination of these vowels sounds. So, like in the example, for example, we have the break. We use the diphthong a, or the toy. We use the oi diphthongs. Okay. In the consonants phoneme, we have two division also. These are voiced and unvoiced. And what is the meaning voiced? Voiced is when we have the vibration in our vocal cords, like b, b, like this, b, b. And unvoiced is when we doesn't have this vibration in our vocal cords, like, okay. Each phoneme that we have there represents a sound within the English language. In English, we can have different spelling patterns, but this can have the same sound. For example, we have there some words, the same sound of vowels: go, show, do, note, and vote. These sounds, these words have the different spelling, but this have also the same diphthong. The diphthong is it. Let me show you this. O. But in some cases we have words like this that have the same spelling at the end of the word, but that have a different pronunciation. For example, to, how, and rough. As we see, these words have the same spelling, but they have a different pronunciation of words. Okay, so let me the next. Okay, so we have the phonemic chart there. This phonemic chart led us to study or understand in which part of the mouth we can produce or we can do this type of sounds. For example, we have the p sound and f sound. These sounds are produced in front of the mouth. For example, this is bilabial sound, like this. And sound is labiodental because we use the tongue in front of the dental, and we to produce this type of sound. For example, okay. On the other hand, we have the d sound. This sound is produced in the back of the mouth, okay, in the back of the mouth. And we can study this type of divisions, and this is easy to understand, but it's difficult to remember. But with the practice, we can also remember all of these rules, okay? So the next topic is suprasegmental features of pronunciation, sorry. So, these suprasegmental are aspects of pronunciation that affect more than just one sound segment, such as stress, rhythm, and intonation. So in these suprasegmental features, we have 3 or 4 or more divisions or parts of the suprasegmental. For example, we have their adjustments in connected speech, syllables and word stress, sentence stress, and rhythm and intonation. So in English pronunciation, we have some characteristics that we must take account as stress, which is important in deciding whether a syllable is strong or weak and elation, that is a closely related subject, and in considering intonation of the word to differentiate between short or strong and weak syllables. Okay, we continue with this. So we have adjustment in connected speech. This adjustment also have 2 parts, and this is a contraction and blends and linking. And the first part, it occurs when we have 2 words blend together and to make a shorter word. For example, we have there is and not. When we use or connect these 2 words with a contraction, the pronunciation of this is isn't. The same occurs with that and is. The pronunciation and with the contraction is that. And also we have the I and am verb, and with the contraction, the pronunciation of this is I'm. In another hand, we have the linking. Linking, it occurs when the last sound of the one word is often linked or blended with the first sound of the next word, so that the 2 words sound like one unit. For example, we have there a sentence, and we have 2 words. Let me show, sorry. So, we have there 2 words like this, found. This is one word, and we have the out is the second word. Okay. The rule says when we have a word final consonant, usually links to a following vowel. The pronunciation of this is I found out. That pronunciation is another linking is I found out. The pronunciation is found. We can also have consonant plus vowel to link this type of words, and also we have another consonant plus vowel. So we have another rules of this linking. We have there, let me. Okay, we have there some examples of rules. For example, we have there at these words. This word is when we have two identical consonants that and come together, they merge and lengthen like this. We have n sound in the first and n sound in the second word. That is why we add in the pronunciation that n is more longer than usual. The pronunciation of this is my son needs. This is n is nasal sound and is more longer. And we have there another word that is pet. We have and there, and that it's more longer. Pet tiger. Okay. So in the next one we have when we have a similar consonant like this, we have t and k sound. These are stop sounds. And when we have this type of words, the second consonant or sound, it's more strong than the first. For example, the pronunciation of this is my pet cat will, and that it's more weak than the k sound. Okay. And the other we have the t and t. Both of them is sound. It's the same sound. That is, it's pronounced like a one sound. For example, my pet cat will eat the mouse. So, in the next one, we have another rule when we hear the y sound between the two words like this. In this case, we have be able. Why? Because this sound is like a E, and that is why when we talk fast, these words link and form this type of root. Be able. Okay, and also we have another rule when we have an W at the middle of these words, like a blue and is. When we pronounce these words rapidly, the pronunciation is bluish, and the W sound is between of these words. Okay. In another hand, we have assimilation. In this assimilation, it occurs often the second sound causes the first to change. For example, we have there this example, we have and two. This word two, this consonant sound two, it's voiceless, and this b sound is voiced. And when we speak fast, these words come together, and the sound of this b sound is voiceless. For example, the pronunciation of this together is have to, with a sound, and the sound is voiceless. Okay. In another hand, we have often the first sound cause the second change. For example, we have there bags. We have there the g sound is changed the sound to z sound, and the other we have the b sound change the sound as well to z sound. Bags, crabs. Okay. In another hand, we have deletion. In this case, it is the omission of certain sounds of a word. For example, the word memory. this memory with the deletion, we omit the O sound. The pronunciation of this is memory, memory, okay? So, and the last one we have insertion, and this is the rule most common in English because we have the ed suffix at the end of the verbs. For example, start, when we add ed, the pronunciation of this is started, started. At the same time, we have the attend, and when we add ed at the end, the pronunciation of this is attended, attended, okay? With a e sound between the t and d sound. So, the next one, we have the last topic, it's syllables. So English words are composed of one or more syllables, which are phonologically units composed of one or more phonemes. Okay, well, we see we have there the structure of syllables. We have onset, rhythm, nucleus, and coda. This nucleus can be a vowel sound or also called peak. Every syllable has a nucleus of peak, and the nucleus may be preceded or be followed by one or more phonemes, the onset and the coda. Usually we can see the onset and the coda like consonants, okay? So how we can divide this? So it's very easy because only we listen how many vowel sounds we hear in the word to divide these syllables. We have there the helmet sound, and we have two vowels, okay? Two vowels. And we have the consonant and the consonant in the middle. So there is a rule that said that if we have this type of word, the consonants is separate like this, okay? And the first syllable is held, and the other is met, held, met, okay? And this verb and this vowel is closed, and the same is closed. So in these syllables also we have the some rules. When we have a closed vowel sound, this closed vowel sound is converted when we have consonant sound near to this vowel sound. For example, in this case we have the one vowel, and this is a one syllable, okay? We have a short vowel because we have the consonant there. If we doesn't have this consonant, this vowel comes to a long vowel, like this, unit, unit. In this case, we divide this word like this, because U is long sound. That is why this doesn't have consonant near to them. So, and the knit is short vowel and is a closed sound. This is open and this is closed. And then we have another rule like this. This said that when we have a vowel with the R sound, in this case, this vowel with this R consonant comes one unit, R, R. That is why this comes to like this division. And we have the get, target, two syllables, okay? Another thing, we have the vowel team like this, A and I. And also we have the same rule like this, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. and we divide these two consonants like this, and we have two syllables. We have the closed vowel and the closed vowel too, but this is a thin vowel, okay? And the last one we have in the next one we have the magic E. We have 1, 2 vowels, and this is the magic E. Why? Because in the pronunciation we doesn't pronounce this E. Escape, escape. So in this case we have this division. Escape, escape. This is closed too, and this is magic E. And the last one, we have the rule when we have a word ending in LE. This don't disappear. This doesn't separate of E, because the pronunciation of this together is O. For example, tumble, tumble. This pronunciation of this is O. Tumble, tumble. Okay, that is why we have two syllables, and this is also closed, and this is closed. Okay, and also we have the onset, peak, and coda, and also we have the onset and coda. Okay, so the next one, sorry, just a minute. The next one is with the stress. In English, as in many other languages, one or more syllables in every word have stress. For example, we have happy, decide, and information. In English, stress have some variation, because when we compare weak syllables with strong, the vowel is a weak syllable tends to be shortened or lower intensity, like in bottle, bottle. So that is why we can say that strong syllables are stressed and the weak are unstressed. The stress is the emphasis of the word, and it can be louder, higher, and longer in pitch. So we have there some rules, some rules that we can know. Must know. So the first rule is, in long words, always the stress comes in the middle of the word, like this. Information. The stress is in sound. Another example is discussion, and the stress in ka. Okay. So another characteristic of this stress is when we have a nouns. Most nouns and adjectives with two syllables have the stress at the first syllable. For example, happy. And the verbs have the stress at the second syllable, like this, decided. Okay. So this is the rule of characteristic of stress. Okay. And also we have the sentence stress. And this is the combination of words into a phrase or sentence, and one syllable receives more stress than others. Okay. So, and the last part, we have why it's important to learn phonology, or it's important to learn phonology. So yes, it is very important to learn and understand very well this topic, because this can help us to understand how vowels and consonant sound work in a word and in a speech. Also, this type of topics can improve our speech, and also people can understand us better. And also um, to permit to transmit better our feelings and thinking through speaking. So that's all for this class. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this video, and see you in the next one.